today we're going to be testing a MACD breakout strategy, so let's get straight to it. Hey trader devs, my name's David. Welcome back to the channel where I go through trading strategies that I find on the web on YouTube, and I use code to debunk the bad ones and find the good ones. Today we're going to be looking at a YouTuber which is Online Trading Signals, a YouTuber that actually has a breakout strategy. It uses the MACD. Here we're going to go straight to my computer and look at this strategy. If I could just ask for a couple of seconds of your time, if you do enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up, smash it for me. And if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe. You can also join me on Discord by visiting the Patreon links down below. Okay, let's get onto the computer. Okay, the strategy that we're going to be testing today is the Online Trading Signals by a scalping channel here. You should go and have a look at that one as well. A channel which does back testing manually, like many of the channels that I actually review and do their testing. Okay, let's get over to TradingView. TradingView is the platform that I prefer to use for back testing, although I am actually moving towards MT5 at the moment, but we'll talk about that more in the next couple of videos. Okay, so here we are on my chart. As you can see, I've actually already added the indicator here. The indicator is called my MACD, and that is actually this one by Contact Kenny. So you click on that and that will add this here. Now, in the trading strategy, the only thing that's actually interesting to us is this orange line in the middle here. So we're going to go through all of this and remove we're going to remove all of the other indicators. So I'm just going to go here, click here on the cog here, and we're going to click and we're going to remove all of the other indicators all the way down to this orange line called plot. So we keep that one and we'll remove this one here. Okay, so now that will just give us this wonderful give us this wonderful orange line that's in the middle of our chart. Now the idea is that when the price action is below the orange line and breaks above it, we take a long, and as you can see, that could actually give us quite a juicy entry with over 12%. And when we break below the line, we start to take shorts. Same goes for this. If we're lucky, we could have got a 7% drop there. So the idea is how does this work? Right, okay, so what we have here is an orange line, and I'm trying to decode this because it is actually a closed strategy, so we can't see the code, but that shouldn't stop us. We should always look to try and find how things work. So what I've been looking at is, as it's called my MACD, I've realized that in the settings they are looking for great support and resistance in the settings. So if you look at the settings here, you can see we're actually using the MACD. So I've added the MACD here, and on crossovers we'll be looking back 9 bars to find the lowest low to create this line here. So if you look for a crossover here, you see that there is an actual notch in this line just on that crossover, the candle afterwards, so it actually waits for the confirm. And then what that is actually going to do is that's actually going to look for the lowest low and the highest high on 9 candles and give us an average between the two, which will create this orange line here. I know that might seem a bit complicated, but we're going to be backtesting and coding it, so you can download all of the code from my TradingView below. You can find my links to all my TradingView indicators, and also to my Discord, where you can add easily the indicators to your TradingView. Right, let's go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and code this orange line here. I have found some similar indicators that's going to help me with the code, notably this one here, the MACD_DC. And then I'm going to create this and convert it into a strategy so that we can backtest and get our results to find out how well this would have done. Okay, let's get straight to it. Okay, here we are back at my screen after a couple of hours of coding. This is what I've come up with. Okay, so we have now the orange line, which is pretty much the same as the orange line that was on the other strategy. So it works, as I said, as crossover happens, it looks back for a higher high and a higher low, and it looks back and it looks for a high, a local high and a local low, and then it takes those two values and then creates an average between the two of them. So what we're doing, so when we cross below an orange line, we take a short, just like in this position here. And if we cross above the orange line, we would have actually taken a long. So maybe here we could actually put a reversal strategy in here, so that it would actually take a long instead of losing money above here. Okay, and then this is the same here. We've come across the line and this was a very quick win. So it looks quite a good strategy. I'm not sure, I haven't actually tested it or opened the back tester yet. We're going to discover that together. So drum roll please. Okay, well, gee. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. This is the first time I clicked on it. Right, so we have here our net profit of 93%. It has taken 322 trades, 41.3 profitable percent of profit. So that's win rate. Profit was at 1.192. Now this is on my default settings. So if I go here and I literally click the cog here, as you can see, we've got a 2.2 stop loss and take profit of 4. So we're almost at a 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio, just under. Now this could be made better by using something like the ATR for taking our stop loss, and maybe using add the ATR function inside my control panel here. So we've this is, like I said, our simple default settings. Now I wasn't expecting this to be so profitable just with an orange line, to be honest, but it seems quite good. That it's a bit jagged here, and we have actually got all the way bottom here. We do have a max drawdown of 36.2%, which is quite big, but like I said, it's a base for what could become quite a good strategy if we maybe put some EMA lines in or something like that. So maybe we can go and have a look at something like that now. If I activate the EMA lines, now if I added something like the ADX, which normally filters out bad trades, ADX isn't particularly good when doing breakout trades as far as I remember. If I click here, I'm sure that that's going to destroy. There you go, as I said, destroyed our number of trades. Problem with breakout trades is that the price action is pretty low before it just breaks out, so it's actually removing all good trades as well. So that was no good. We need to remove the ADX. Maybe something like the RSI, we could give that a go, I guess. Not sure whether that would give us good results. No, it's removed some good trades as well. The MFI, and I should imagine the flat market will not be very good for these either. So let's try an EMA, maybe an EMA crossover. So if we use moving averages and we use a 5 going over the 200, maybe that would give us a good result. And maybe just smooth out that line just a little bit. We have 107% here, but as you can see at the end here, we're still very, very jagged. So we've still got a 26% drawdown, max drawdown. Okay, now I also added a HMA thanks to another YouTuber that I found. He did a Pine script, and I found this, which was the whole bar, which he added here, which I have just integrated here. Maybe that will help. Okay, it didn't help either. Maybe by increasing the EMAs. Entry. Nope, that didn't work either. Right. I guess the best thing that we could probably do is that, so playing with the MACD settings seems to increase our profit and our net profit, our net profit and our profitable win rate. Okay, by just simply playing around with this strategy for 5 minutes, I've come up with a 180% net profit and a 44% win rate. I know it's not the best in the world at the moment, but it's actually quite a good base as far as I'm concerned. The drawdown is way too high. We need to add some more confluence to get a better entry point. Maybe not the entry point. The entry point seems quite good. Maybe finding, for instance, instead of using percent take profits on percentage, we could change it to a ATR just by going here and changing the risk to reward and using ATR. Okay, so as I said, it seems that this actually gives you quite good entries, but maybe we need to work on the exit strategy. By using EMAs, it's given us even a better percentage, so we always have to add confluence in these indicators. So it's something that I will be adding into my main indicator, which I'll be releasing very soon. And I'll also be discussing and improving on this one in the Discord, so you can find the links down in the description. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Like I said, it could be good indicator for food for thought. And without further ado, I'm going to say keep coding and keep safe. Have a good day, and I'll see you on Friday or Wednesday. Have a good day. Goodbye.